Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the IWN YouTube channel. This is your WWE Evolve June the 4th, 2025 watch along results for WWE Evolve June the 4th, 2025 Season 1 Episode 40. That subscribe button, turn on the bell for all notifications. Most importantly, let's keep the views train, the like train, the subscription train. Let's keep all that going. Let's keep all that going. Let's continue to keep all that going tonight, like we did last night and the night before for Monday Night Raw. NXT last night was a solid B+ show. Monday Night Raw wasn't that bad either. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, for being here, for waiting patiently for me to get this watch along started tonight. And most importantly, support the channel. Your support goes a long way. It really does. I just want y'all to know that this month is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So wish me on a mental health recovery, because I've been dealing with mental health. I've been one of the guys that's been dealing with mental health in the past. It wasn't worse as it was now. It's still bad now. It wasn't worse then, it's worse now. So please continue to show your overwhelming support. And just know, if something really does happen to me, just know that I love y'all and I respect y'all and I appreciate y'all comments and generosity and support and everything y'all done for me in terms of supporting the channel and supporting me, you know. I've been dealing with these mental health issues for months now. I'm finally going to counseling for my mental health next Monday, and I don't know if that's going to help. If it doesn't help, my mental health's going to get worse, and it may end up not being good for me. My life's already been boring. The neighborhood's already been boring. The job I work at, it's got to a point where I don't even want to walk to work anymore. It's got to a point where I don't even want to show up for work. And I think that's what led to me not streaming games live on YouTube anymore on the PS4, my mental health. I think that's why I stopped playing games. People be on online, just be talking negative about people, just calling people out for no reason, you know. I had to stay away from online gaming. I had to, for real. I stopped doing that. The least I can do is upload gameplay videos, and I will be purchasing that Dragon Ball Diamond DLC. I will be showcasing Dragon Ball Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. The video will be available when it gets published. I haven't started the video yet. I haven't put it together yet. I haven't even started completing those new paraquests coming out of the DLC yet. I haven't even bought the DLC itself yet. So I am actually going to do that. You guys are going to get to see some gameplay for the first time in a long time here on the IWN YouTube channel as well. I was supposed to have been done uploaded the new Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video, but I pushed it to Friday. I'm definitely going to be purchasing that DLC tomorrow, and I'm definitely going to be on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 tomorrow night. So if anybody needs help completing paraquests on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, you know where to find. You know where to find. On the PS4. People are complaining that a lot of PS4 players are still playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. You want to know why? It's because it's one of the best games that the Bandai Namco developers ever made. Best game that's ever made, best game that's ever been played. We just Dragon Ball fans have been hoping for Xenoverse 3, but unfortunately, I don't think that's coming out anytime soon. Let's go over the card tonight before we tune into WWE Evolve Season 1, Episode 14. So, we'll be covering the singles match between Carlee Bright and Tala. We'll be going over that match. I'll be tweeting out my thoughts on that match. I'll be on X while these matches happen. I'll be on X tweeting out my thoughts on every single match separately. And then I'll be tweeting out my thoughts on the entire show. And I'll be giving you guys the results and my entire thoughts on the show as well. But it's not just Carlee Bright and LFG's Jin Tala that's going to be taking place tonight. That's not the only match. We have the WWE Evolve Fatal 4-Way Elimination match. And yes, episode 14 was just uploaded to Tubi by WWE. WWE usually are the ones that upload it, and Tubi themselves. And I think that's what the partnership between WWE and Tubi is all about, making sure all the Evolve episodes gets uploaded to Tubi for people to watch, people that love Evolve, like me myself, you know. But we got those matches, and Kali Armstrong will be on the show. I heard and I was told that Kali Armstrong will be on the show tonight. I actually commented on one of her Instagram posts. I actually got a like from her, and I'll show you guys if it lets me log into my Instagram account. If it doesn't, then oh well. That's what it is. I'll just post a screenshot on X. I actually got a like from Kali Armstrong on Instagram. She actually liked my comment. I commented and said, tonight is the night. Tonight's the night for Kali Armstrong, man. So Kali Armstrong, the first ever WWE Evolve Women's Champion, will be making her first statement. That's the first ever WWE Evolve Women's Champion for the first time tonight. So, as champion, not without champion, as champion. So we got that and probably much more. I assume they're probably going to announce all the matches for next week's Evolve. They should do that. They need to do what Monday Night Raw is doing. Same with NXT. I don't know why NXT only announced 2 matches. See, this is the problem I have with WWE. They never announce the full card for the next episode. They always got to announce 1 or 2 fucking things. Like, that drives me crazy. It really does. Like, why don't you announce the full fucking card? Really? Just saying. I mean, no disrespect. But I'm just putting it out there. I'm just speaking truth. Anyways, let's go ahead and tune in to Season 1, Episode 14. Here we go. And I gotta put my phone on the charger before it goes off. Did I push the button? Oh, okay, yeah, I did. I don't know what the heck was going on. Oh,
this was on Neutrogena Remembers.
Will you marry me?
Oh yeah,
if you remember these two, it may be time to start using Neutrogena.
Oh yeah, I gotta mute that. Right on time with that part. It's on 3 ad commercial breaks right now, so we gotta wait until those go away. I hate those. That's another thing I hate about wrestling is those fucking commercial breaks, man. Every time something good happens on WWE television, they always trying to put it on commercial break, to where we don't end up seeing it at all. We end up seeing half of it instead of the whole thing. Well, good luck to all the YouTube content creators that are live for AEW Dynamite for 4 hours of Dynamite television. You guys know I'm not an AEW fan. I don't watch AEW no more. I stopped watching it last year. It got complete garbage. It's still trash. The shit that they still produce on there is still trash. It's still terrible. I don't watch it no more. Thank God. Thank God I got away from watching that. Holy shit. WWE is doing better than AEW in a lot of ways right now. But they didn't do better than AEW in terms of releasing Carlito and R-Truth. They fumbled the ball on that. They also dropped the ball on the recent releases like Blair Davenport and Gigi Dolan and Cora Jade and all them. R-Truth and Carlito on the main releases that everybody is still talking about to this day. I mean, don't get me wrong, R-Truth has been there for a long time, but I just don't think it was a good time to release him. I mean, he had a match with John Cena at Saturday Night Main Event, for fucking sake, for crying out loud. Man, they ain't really have nothing else for Carlito to do, man. I mean, I kind of understand why they released Carlito, but you brought him back only to have him do nothing and then release him. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't sound right. It doesn't make sense. They did it because they had no other creative plans for him, which that part I understand, but I don't know, man. WWE's doing what WWE wants, I guess. Unfortunately. I wish the talent would step up and ask Triple H why he released R-Truth and Carlito. What was the purpose of that, you know? And please don't come up with no bullshit excuse like age, salary again. I got tired of hearing shit.
Match of their own last week.
All right, we're tuned in to Evolve Season 1, Episode 14. Thank you for the subscription. We just got a new subscriber. Literally. Like 10 minutes ago, we just got a new subscriber. Keep it up, folks. Keep up the support. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is what excites me right here. Here we go. Time to find out what's going to kick off Evolve tonight. I can tell you right now, it's either going to be Kali Armstrong making her first statement, or it's going to ultimately be, well, I think the Elimination WWE Evolve Championship match is going to be in the main event. So it's either going to be Kali Armstrong kicking it off or Carlee Wright versus Jen Tala. I can see one of those two kicking off Evolve tonight. I think, yeah.
Tonight. But here's a woman who already made history last week.
I told y'all, I said either Kali Armstrong or Carlee Bright versus Tala is going to kick off Evolve. Bingo, what do you know? Kali Armstrong is kicking off Evolve. I was still right. I said one of the two. I was right technically. That guy looks like Ozzy Jones in the crowd. That big guy. You know Kali Armstrong's a heel, right? I don't know why fans are cheering. She's a heel. She probably gonna talk some smack about the fans, man. Them doubting her and everything. She does deserve it though. And she did. She wasn't lying.
I've been here for a year and a half, and this is what I'm on. They say it only gets harder from here. That's cool. I ain't ducking none of them chicks in that locker room.
Oh.
I'm ready to go out with each and every
Ha!
one of them.
She called it. Oh no. She went too far with that one.
But right now, I'm at the top of this women's division. And all I want to know is, who's going to be my first competitor? So, I just want you to first congratulate you for being the first of all women's champions. Guys, give it up. Give it up. Because if you won't, I will. That match was awesome. It really was. But, you know what? I just realized, you and I now have something in common. We're both history makers, actually. You're the first Evolve women's champion. And these people already know it, but I'm gonna just say it. I'm the first WWE ID prospect. So from one difference maker to another, I just want to say, you're lucky.
You gotta be kidding me. Nikita Lyons? I thought her and
Kali, hey girl. Congratulations, new champ.
I thought wait a minute.
Kita, but you already knew that. But it's so good to meet you, for real. Like I'm really honored to meet you. And I talked to Stevie Turner, and I told her that once they crown a new champ to call me. Nikita, how about me? No, Zeta. Girl, you cute. You are cute. Yeah. And you know I have respect for you, girl.
I thought Nikita and Zeta
Gold. I am not
were friends.
Listen. Y'all both doing a lot of big talking right now, but I don't see y'all doing nothing to prove that y'all really want this title.
We have descended into chaos early here. The new women's champion taking it to Zeta Steel and Nikita Lyons. Through chakra kick, it is all about the Evolve Women's Championship. Hold on. The low-key legend is here. Natalia.
Uh-oh.
Taking everybody out. Well, sharpshooter for Zeta
What
Steel.
the hell is she doing on Evolve tonight?
Nikita's helping Zeta Steel out the ring. Natalia awarded the title to Kali Armstrong last week. And now she is here to break things up as we descend into chaos early on WWE Evolve. When you're the champion, you have a target on your back, and Natalia, she knows that better than most. Kali Armstrong was crowned the first women's champion last week. But
Nah, she still snatched that title from Natalia. She still don't trust her.
As we see Idris Inoue, Sean Legacy, Keanu Carver, and Jackson Drake compete in a fatal four-way elimination match to crown the first ever WWE Evolve Men's Champion. That's tonight in our main event.
Huge main event, but up next we've got the Evolve debut
Oh, here we go.
The ink on her contract's not even dry.
We got the Evolve debut of former LFG star
Virtual ray of sunshine. Carlee
Jen Tala.
It should be on. Hey,
What the?
wait a second. Not again. Another match. This time, Carlee controlling attack.
Oh my God! Come on, man! Who keeps doing all these attacks?
Who could be behind this?
Who the hell keeps doing all these fucking attacks, man?
hosts to epic events.
Now she's got to wrestle with an injured fucking arm.
Triple A Lucha Libre.
Now she literally got to wrestle with an injured arm, man. That is messed up. We do got one like on the stream already, so let's keep the like train going. Let's get more likes and more subscribers. We're now at 770 subscribers. Oh wait, now we need to get to 780. That'd be cool. Getting 780. Oh, Jesus, great. There goes my door. All right, I'm back, y'all. Let's tune back into Evolve.
Really sorry this happened to you. This should be happening here at Evolve. It's not your fault. I mean, I'm a little dinged up, but I can go. We'll see. But for now, did you see who attacked you? No, it was a drive-by. They were wearing a black hoodie, but that's all I know. Doc, what are you saying?
No serious injuries, so it's up to you, Carlee.
I'm gonna compete.
A drive-by.
Okay. You sure go.
A drive-by. I wonder who's wearing a hoodie in a car, drive-by, attacking people.
Man. Those other three, they just want the glory, the prestige, the fame. No, that ain't me. For me, that Evolve title, that's my ticket out. And I'll be damned if I go back to the streets of DC. Y'all don't get what I had to do to get here. So when I step in that ring with them three, I'm going to beat the brakes off them boys. From the streets of DC to the Evolve Championship, I'm going to show y'all what I'm about. And then y'all going to remember the name. Keanu Carter.
This is it. This is it. My moment. 8 long years for this. 8 long years. You taught me everything. You taught me everything. You're ready. You damn right I'm ready. It's time for me to create my legacy. 3, 2, 1.
Timothy Thatcher's up to something. Something tells me that Thatcher is up to something, man.
Introducing first from St. Mary's County, Maryland, Tala.
All right, well, we will find out how Carlee Bright is doing. And of course, fierce words, as always, from our women's champion, Kali Armstrong.
Yeah, that's right. But hey, let's talk about the debut of Tala here in Evolve. A lot of pressure comes with that straight from LFG. Let's see. She looks like a star. Let's see if she can wrestle like a star.
And her opponent from Kenosha, Wisconsin, Carlee.
Oh, she thinks she wasn't go wrestle. You got another thing coming.
Well, Carlee now clearly favoring that left shoulder a bit, but she's going to give it a go.
Yeah, I mean, normally she's the resident ray of sunshine, the girl next door, but I kind of think there was a dark cloud over her today. The sun wasn't out because, I mean, her arm's not working too well. Someone with a black hood took her out. She's still here. She has heart.
Kendall Gray's not on the show tonight?
If I'm Talia, if this is my debut, I'm not trying to make friends. I am doing one thing, Peter. One thing. When this bell rings, I am attacking that left shoulder immediately.
Well, which begs the question, how hard is it? And I'm not being rhetorical here. How hard is it, Robert, to work effectively with one shoulder, one arm?
I mean, think about doing anything. Think about doing anything. Any kind of athletic thing, missing a limb.
Here we go with Carlee Bright versus Tala.
Okay, see, I like what
Just like I said,
going right after that.
just like I said it would happen.
That shoulder. That makes me say she knows what she's doing in the ring, and I appreciate that.
Pinfall early for Tala. And like you said, she is going to go to work right away, do the smart veteran thing. She may be a rook, but she knows what to do. She's been trained.
She's been trained on LF3. She was on Team Booker T. She sat under the tree of knowledge of Booker T, a Hall of Famer. She's got to live up to that. Think of what she's learned from him. If she can apply 1/10 of that in this match, she's going
to get pinned. Now, any extra pressure from working with the strength trainers and the spotlight of LFG?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know right now he is watching this at home, and he's still evaluating everything she is doing. His name is on her. What she does, reflects him. So she's got to live up to that.
Carlee Bright working through the pain right now with young Tala.
Well, I got to say this. Carlee and Kendall may have a lot more in common than they originally thought, because Kendall, a few weeks ago, when she got taken out by Kali Armstrong, she still performed that night against Nikita Lyons with an inch of leg, and her partner, pinfall. Her partner is doing the same thing right now, so both of them have heart.
Oh.
And Carlee Bright is finding a way. Do you give Carlee Bright credit for fighting through this?
I certainly do. Pain is the price, heart is the weapon. She's got heart, man.
Well, listen, one thing she has is experience, too, on Tala. It's almost like these things cancel each other out, right? Carlee Bright has more experience, but she's also down the limb. Can Tala take advantage and score a win in Evolve?
Only time will tell, but that was a nasty throw right there on her shoulder, and she needs to capitalize.
And back to your point, there you go. She's got to follow that strategy that you brought up. Go to work on that left shoulder, which she is doing right now.
Yeah, 100% she should. There's a bullseye on it. Wait a minute, here we go.
She's going for another pinfall. Let's see. Get a 2 count.
Oh boy.
And you gotta think still.
It's not looking good for Carlee Bright.
This is her Evolve only get one debut. That only happens one time. You want to make an impression. All eyes are on her. You want to advance to NXT at some point. You want to eventually go to Raw or SmackDown. It all starts here in this match, in her debut.
Well, don't forget about what Carlee Bright wants to prove here. This is a woman who was left out. She was not a part of the Women's Fatal 4-Way. She's seen her tag team partner, Kendall Gray, succeed so far and gain quite a bit of notoriety. She has something to prove, and now she has to do it with this injured shoulder.
Yeah, well, right now she's proven that.
I would be surprised if Kendall Gray comes out and supports her and cheers her on.
She's fighting right now.
Oh, now are you getting on the Carlee Bright bandwagon now?
There's no
Because you've hated
bandwagon
on
on
her many
mine.
times. You've hated on her many times. Big fall.
I was not hating on her.
You called her a cheerleader. You didn't think Kendall Gray
I called her a
wants to be friend.
cheerleader because she was a cheerleader, Peter.
Well, that is true. She did have pom-poms. Elbow there.
She
from
showed me
Carlee
something
Bright.
she hasn't shown before.
A lot of heart here from Carlee Bright. Can she get it done? Oh, Bulldog into the corner, but you could see that hurt the shoulder. Can she get the pinfall, or did she take too long? Yeah, it just took too long for her to score
I
the
don't
pin.
think she has a choice. I mean, she is in a lot of pain. You can see it in the way she's moving. You can see it in her facial expressions.
So do you start thinking as a competitor, how do I get this thing over with as quickly as humanly
I
possible?
mean, at this point, I don't know if she's thinking anything. She is hurting. She could be blacked out.
Knees to the face of Tala. Could that be enough for Carlee Bright?
Her legs still work, but that didn't.
Just a bit slow, and instead Tala going back to work on that shoulder.
Wait a minute. She's got her locked
Oh,
in.
goodness.
The Baku now will bind.
Oh, that is it.
Here's your winner, Tala.
It was not pretty.
Yeah, it was not pretty for Carlee Bright.
Tala finds a way to get a win over the very gutsy Carlee Bright. Let's take a look back.
Yeah, Carlee showed a lot of heart, and I think we all expected from her. Unfortunately,
I see people leaving and coming in from the crowd.
Almost had here, but missed the standing moonsault and the newcomer, showing some veteran awareness, like we said. Tala capitalizing and for the hurt arm, leaving Carlee with no choice but to tap out and tap out quick.
one match, one win. Peter Tala is off to quite a start here in the call.
From a rising prospect, the women's division, the four ladies competing to become the inaugural Evolve Women's Champion. It was last week that in a fatal four-way elimination match, the devious and dominating Wendy Chu took the full force from all three of her competitors, with the final nail in the coffin coming from Kylie Ray, someone Wendy has been obsessed with since the very start of WWE Evolve. A short time later, after the match was over and victory slipped from the grasp of Kylie, we can see here Wendy Chu was stalking her prey, and unbeknownst to Kylie, on the other side of the curtain, the sleeping psycho was ready to deliver a horror show.
Yeah, Kylie was the one to eliminate Chu from that title bout, and Wendy was right there waiting for her as she headed through the curtain.
Yeah, the nightmare just never ends for Kylie. Wow.
Kali Ray, it looks like Wendy Chu is still haunting you, buddy.
I know. You see, since coming to Evolve, Wendy Chu has stuck her nose in my business week after week. And yes, she may have beaten me twice, but when I eliminated her from that fatal four-way women's title match, I thought it was over. And I hate to admit this, Chewy, but Wendy Chu is the only person that makes me not so smiley. And after that attack last week, I am so ready
to hopefully call it quits because you get on my nerves no matter what.
Sorry about Chantel.
Yeah, don't pay her no mind.
Fear of her shows a reflection until we really know. Exactly.
You got nothing.
Do we all think
WWE Mass. Oh, you imagine the type of energy you have. Scary thought. We saw him ringside last week. Now, ready to address the WWE Evolve locker room. We hear from Wesley.
What's up, WWE Universe?
No. Woo!
I came back from a gruesome shoulder injury, and it hurt. It hurt for real. But what hurt me even worse was the fact that I couldn't compete in front of each and every one of y'all. And now things change. Things will be different now. Because tonight, I changed the entire WWE Universe's mind. Tonight, I go from Aegis Nope, the tag team wrestler, to Aegis Nope, the singles superstar. Tonight, Aegis Nope, the epitome of excellence, the EOE, becomes the first ever WWE Men's Evolve Champion. The main event still to come. We will crown a Men's Evolve Champion. But first, looks like we'll hear from the man, Wesley.
You know, I am loving every Wednesday Wesley being on Evolve with us. With TNT, they're looking great. He's bringing the star power to this show. I'm here for it.
He's got that aura, as the kids say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, aura. What do you know about aura? My wife says I have aura.
Nice that your wife's willing to lie to you.
Now, I can bet that none of y'all expected to see me out here in Evolve, right? Look, that's understandable. With the boys out here,
Shut up!
completely on their own over the past couple of weeks.
I wish that person in the crowd would
I
hush.
had a reason to.
God damn.
But you see, last week, like they call this the evolution of professional wrestling, something like that. Well, look, walk around and talk to the kids in the locker room. You see it. They have a lot of potential, and they have a lot of hope that one day they are going to become the big thing.
They still going.
Sorry, I ain't gonna laugh like that. It's not. No, it is. It's look. It's cute. Hey, it's cute. It's okay. Look, it's cute. Look, it's cute. See, look, I was the same way. Once upon a time, I wanted to come into the business and make it the best that it possibly could. I wanted to change the world. and I did. So when I walk around the locker room, you know what I really see? I see that they're naive. Hell, borderline delusional. They're going to steal that. No, not gonna happen. Broke my back for and I haven't even scratched the surface. So, just because 2-time tag team champion and the greatest North American champion in history. Done yet. So, to everyone that is in the locker room right now, I want you to listen very closely. I'm the gatekeeper now. You want to make it to NXT? You're going to have to make it through me. And if you really think that you have... Hold on. Okay.
Wes. Wes, I see what you're brewing up, I do. Tyson and Tyreek are impressive. Your mentorship is paying off.
Why are you out here, though? Wait, let me guess. The barista and his buddy want a rematch, huh? Well, I mean, if y'all didn't get enough last week, I'm sure that the boys are down to beat y'all one more again.
Actually, Wes, I'm not out here looking for a rematch. I'm out here because I want to match you. You're calling yourself the gatekeeper, and yeah, for years, and I respect that. But lately, Wes, whatever you've been sipping on, it's been tasting pretty bitter.
Bitter? Nah, I've just been around the block long enough to know better. So look, hold on. I'm happy to be here, kid, walking around with the coffee cup.
Hate on me all you want, but you want to be the measuring stick? I want to see how I measure up. I feel deep down I got what it takes to get to NXT, and the best way to back that up against NXT.
Jones, really should have a counter, though. Next week, you got it.
What are you doing? WWE Evolve. Come on. Oh, gee, I love this. I had to come check out Evolve, but especially because I am presenting the Evolve center of the Fatal 4-Way. When I tell you those boys locked in, those boys are locked. That's good Oasis. Hey, bro. What are you doing out here, fool?
Just walking.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm a huge fan of your work. You know what I mean?
That.
Hey, look, gang, keep grinding. All your time is coming, so I can feel it, all right?
I appreciate that. That means a lot coming
All right,
from you.
you already know. All right, you be safe.
Yes, sir.
I gotta go watch a match, you heard?
Yeah, do your thing.
All right, gang.
This October, John Cena lands in Perth for a full-scale WWE takeover. It all starts with...
He said, I gotta go watch a match. You heard? Look, it's funny, man.
Train with the best of the best.
And now I bring all that knowledge right here, right now. And WID prepared me for Evolve.
Well, I am excited to see what Marcus Mathers is going to bring to Evolve Robert Stone, but we have more talent looking to make an impact here as the real-life action figure It's God battles the debuting Troy Yearwood next week.
But that is not all. We heard from Wesley earlier tonight. Cappuccino Joe's been accepted to lay down quite the challenge. Wesley has accepted it, and will be Wes and Cappuccino next week on Evolve.
And there's more. We'll hear from Lindsay Dorado, who may have some choice words for Jackson Drake and the Vanity Project last week when they cost him his shot to get him the championship fatal four-way elimination match. We will hear what Dorado has to say next week.
And they announced the full card.
It is time.
Ain't no man gonna touch that title but me. I'm coming for that title.
The WWE Evolve Men's Championship is on the line.
And what a first man to walk out for this huge match. 6'2", 290 of raw strength. He says this World Championship isn't only going to have him make history, but it's going to change his life.
I feel like since the second we saw Keanu Carter on Evolve, we knew this moment could come. This is a guy with such a high ceiling, and tonight he has a chance to etch his name in the history books. And here's another guy that since the very first episode has been proving himself. Week in, week out, Super Sean Legacy has been doing his thing. And as you can see, his eyes are focused on that men's championship.
They sure are. And look, when you think of the WWE ID program, you think of Sean Legacy. He's the talk of the ID program. And this is proof that if you work hard, it gives you opportunities, because look at where he's at. Such a he's looking to change his life in this match.
He is also among the most
human. What the heck?
Interesting talent we have in Evolve. He can get it done so many different ways. And as he mentioned last week, 8 long years he's been grinding in the pro wrestling business.
Keanu Carter kind of rocking with that theme song a little bit.
Idris Inofe. Another interesting journey, Robert Stone, to this Evolve Championship match.
That's right. Look, he's got flavor. He's got pizzazz. He's eccentric in the way he dresses. Limitless ability in the ring. But is he in over his head tonight? I know it's such a huge opportunity. But Peter, it's only his second match back from injury. I got to question, is it too soon? I got to question.
It's a fair point. Inofe himself into a intense situation. As you can see, he is brimming with confidence. The question is his body ready for this level of competition? As he will face 3 other men in an elimination match. Remember, that means there will be 3 pinfalls in order for there to be a champion. And whoever remains standing, your first WWE Evolve champion.
Don't even attempt to talk. I will handle this. The party's here. Okay, he's rolling it solo. He's in serious mode. I'm feeling it. Look, he's wanted this his whole life. He's perfecting his craft since he was 13 years old to win that. To win that Evolve Championship that he has stared at so hard. And let me tell you something. It's very possible that at the end of this match, he can have it.
I've had a lot of opinions about the Vanity Project. Jackson Drake, Swipe Right, Bryce Donovan, Zeta Steele, the way they choose to do things and handle themselves. But I will not deny it. This kid is a balloon chipper. Can you imagine how insufferable the Vanity Project would be with the men's championship?
The following contest is a fatal 4-way elimination match, and it is for the WWE Evolve Championship! Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., weighing 290 pounds, Keanu Carver!
That's Keanu Carver.
And his opponent, from Augusta, Georgia, weighing 210 pounds, Sean Legacy! Next, from Inglewood, California, weighing 200 pounds, Idris Inoue! And their opponent, representing the Vanity Project, from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing 188 pounds, Jackson Drake!
All right, it is
Here we go.
that time, Robert Stone, for us to crown an Evolve champion.
Bell rings. Listen, during that intro, Legacy did not take his eyes off that championship once.
Oof, and what a punch that was. Jackson Drake still recovering on the outside, and not surprisingly, Inoue and Sean Legacy going for Keanu Carver.
Even two teaming up like Keanu. That ain't going to work. It ain't going to be that easy.
Robert, if you were in a match like this, are you teaming up to try to take out Keanu Carver?
I told you. I explained this to you last week. In the four-way women's championship, you just got to survive to the last two. You got to get there.
Oh. And I don't know if you saw it, the innovation, the thoughts, the smarts of Jackson Drake to stick that slick kick into Keanu Carver's head as Inoue and Sean Legacy getting after it. Drop kick takes out Jackson Drake.
They are starting this thing, huh? 4 fighters, 1 championship. Who's built for it?
You have to imagine for someone like Idris Inoue, 4 years in,
Wait a minute.
This man wants gold, wow. And he's going to fly. Idris Inoue feeling it early. Now, this may seem like an obvious question. Is Keanu Carver the clear favorite in this match?
I would think so, but right now Idris will do whatever it takes.
Pinfall. Wow, and Keanu Carver still a bit rattled.
But Peter, they all want it. They all want it, but the question is who needs it? Who needs this? Who needs to win this championship?
Everyone needs a championship, though. Am I right, Robert?
Yeah, but some want it more than others. Some need it for different reasons. We heard Keanu talk about it. He needs it for a life change. Okay?
Keanu Carver trying to change his life. And he may be changing the fate of Idris Inoue. That's it.
Idris Inoue has been eliminated.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Idris Inoue shockingly eliminated just minutes in. We are going to determine a champion here on Evolve next.
Woo! This is the 4th ad commercial break. The last one, thankfully.
With Keanu Carver as he eliminates Idris Inoue and is dominating Legacy and Jackson Drake.
And these aren't just two guys. These are Sean Legacy and Jackson Drake, two title contenders that he is just manhandling. Like he's throwing around humans, Peter.
If I had asked you to predict how this match would play out, so far would it be matching that script?
I mean, look at Keanu Carver.
Killing it like Honcho, man.
Who?
In the ring.
Look at the man.
It's almost
Not
worse
much.
to everyone's disadvantage that Inoue has been eliminated because he can't help try to take out Carver as Legacy flies and gets the big man off his feet.
Well, now a little teamwork seems to be going on if Jackson Drake here is joining in on the party.
Wow, the moonsault from the Carolina Reaper and a pinfall, but just one on Keanu Carver.
I mean, what is it going to take to keep this guy down?
Oh, man, I do not envy Sean Legacy looking in the eyes of that beast Keanu.
Nothing to lose and everything to break. Does he feel pain? Does he like pain?
He just ate that boot like it was nothing. And the second one glances off the shoulder. A third boot now.
He's rolling a little bit here, but I still don't know. He's not taking off his feet, and now he is. They finally got him down. Unaliving.
The unaliving from Jackson Drake.
Followed by a 450 splash through double pin.
And they get it.
Keanu Carver has been eliminated.
Well, it takes two, Peter, and it just did.
The unaliving followed by the 450 splash and a double pin has taken out, yes, wait for it, Keanu Carver.
Yeah, Peter, but look who's left. My guy, Jackson Drake, and of course, Super Sean Legacy. But look, you got to give props here. Two WWE ID standouts. One of them is going to walk away as the first ever WWE Evolve champion.
Well, I kind of wasn't expecting Keanu Carver to be the second person eliminated, but
for history.
Carry on.
Two independent wrestlers battling. One will be the first ever WWE Evolve champion.
Did you think that either of these guys 6 months ago when they were wrestling in some kind of dirty gym or a PFW would be here on Tubi, on YouTube internationally, wrestling for such a prestigious championship?
It's an unbelievable story for both men, and they are going after it with reckless abandon.
Nobody's holding back, as they shouldn't.
I'm still dumbfounded that Keanu Carver is out. A super punch from Jackson Drake and a headbutt from Sean Legacy. I'm just accepting Keanu Carver will not be champion. It will be Sean Legacy or Heartbreak Drake.
It's going down right now, and you got to stay toned in because at any time this could end.
Suplex from Jackson Drake, whose face is still obviously in pain. He's been going back to something now. Whenever he has seen him be in pain. Sean Legacy's going up top to meet him. Wow. It's time to Sean Legacy. 1, 2. Legacy
Damn.
One count from championship gold.
Both these guys want this. They saw Drew McIntyre as Evolve champion. Timothy Thatcher, Josh Briggs, Austin Theory. They want to add their name to that list for this new. Who's going to do it?
The Evolve Championship makes future stars, as you just stated right there with those names. Think about what it means for the future of whoever wins this match. The future potentially in NXT.
Are we going shambles?
Oh, you look for shambles, but Jackson Drake, again, always creative. Finds a way out.
He just found a way over the top rope, but he held on.
And again, finding a way at every moment. Jackson Drake, it's not always pretty, but he finds a way to get it done.
Every movement they make at this point in the match is so important.
Oh, Jackson Drake's gonna go up top again, huh? To fly. Swan time!
Woo!
That's it. Two.
Oh.
Two. What is it going to take for Jackson Drake to put down?
Oh!
Shawn Legacy, could that be it? Two. Oh. Kick to the side of that. He's going for another pinfall if he can get Legacy over. He does. That could be it.
How is Shawn Legacy still kicking out? That kick to the back of his head, I thought straight up knocked him out.
Unbelievable. Shawn Legacy finding a way. Jackson Drake has now been in control for the last couple of minutes. Of course, Idris Inoue eliminated first. Then these two men teamed up to take out Keanu Carver. And now Jackson Drake and Shawn Legacy dueling for the Evolve Championship. Could Vanity Project add the men's title to their already obnoxious persona? I can't imagine it.
He held on, and now he's got the ring.
This is what Legacy did last time. Is Drake gonna tap?
Hang on, Drake. Come on, the ropes are right there. You gotta move that body.
He isn't fading. He's stuck in the middle of the ring. Jackson Drake can't get anywhere right now.
Push him over. Use your weight to push him over, Drake.
Jackson Drake is finding a way.
He's almost there.
Oh, look at Legacy. He's keeping him off the rope.
He's got one more hand, Peter.
Oh, I don't think Jackson Drake can last any longer. He cannot take this
Hey,
any longer.
he's right there.
His hand is up. Is he going to tap? Oh, he's going to get to the rope.
You can tell Shawn Legacy has been learning new holds and maneuvers from Timothy Thatcher ever since they've had their friendship, because he caught him with that out of nowhere.
Goodness gracious. Jackson Drake was caught in the middle of the ring under Shawn Legacy in a horrible way and found a way to make it to the rope. Again, he is without the help of the Vanity Project. He is doing it by himself. Super Shawn Legacy, sensing the title could be close. Which of these men's career will change tonight?
He's going for ejection. Wait! Oh no! Shambles! This is how we beat him the last time they faced! Oh! Knockout blow!
Oh, wait, is he looking for it? Jackson Drake's looking for the unaliving! And now the cover for the title! That's it!
Here is your winner, and the first ever WWE Champion, Jackson Drake!
Come on, take your hands off your head, Peter, and stand up and celebrate!
Heartbreak for Legacy, Carver, and Inoue. The Carolina Reaper strikes, and the Vanity Project is complete. Jackson Drake, your first ever WWE Evolve champion. Let's take a look back and see how he got it done. And there you go. You see all four men putting it on the line early on. Inoue using his high-powered offensive assault. Things good early, but then Keanu Carver quickly puts a stop to it, eliminating Inoue in dramatic fashion early on in this match. But it took two men, unaliving and a 450 splash, and a double pin to eliminate Keanu Carver from the match.
And of course, there were two WWE ID program standouts going at it as Legacy to the sky.
I was quiet the whole night because
would not go away that easily. Heartbreak Drake's resiliency could not be denied.
But in the end, it was a second unaliving from Jackson Drake that proved to be too much for Shawn Legacy as Heartbreak Drake made history.
And what a full circle moment, Peter.
There you see NXT superstar Javon Evans. And I can only imagine the party tonight. Oh, wait. Look at the moment now. Two men who have known each other from years, all the way back to the Indies in North Carolina. Jackson Drake and Javon Evans. I have to imagine Javon Evans will be in VIP tonight when the Vanity Project celebrates.
Oh, absolutely. What a full circle moment. These two started together, and he's delivering him and handing him that championship.
Congratulations to Jackson Drake, the first WWE Evolve champion.
This week on Neutrogena Remembers.
Will you marry me? I love you. If you remember these two, it may be time to start Neutrogena.
Can you stop? Ugh. I'm gonna go ahead and go over all of your WWE Evolve June 4th, 2025 results here in a few minutes. Give me a few minutes here. I am actually in the middle of something. I'll be right back. Gentlemen, I'm back. Let's go ahead and go over the WWE Evolve June 4th, 2025 results and overall thoughts on the entire episode. Here we go. So, sorry, that's me walking, get my phone. So the June 4th, 2025 episode Evolve was a very, very electrifying night, which explains why I was quiet, because I was watching the show. It was intriguing to watch tonight. It was an electrifying night that delivered on its promise of high stakes action and intense drama. The show kicked off with a bang, setting the stage for the highly anticipated Fatal 4-Way Elimination match to crown an inaugural Evolve Men's Champion. Before the main event, the women's division stole the spotlight with Jen starting Carlee Bright in a thrilling match, capitalizing on Bright's injured arm and securing a submission victory with the Proto Volcanoa in submission. Now, backstage segment, as far as that goes, the backstage segment was just as captivating with Kali Ray cutting a inferior promo after being ambushed by Whitney Chu. I'm starting to think Whitney Chu is behind all these attacks on Brittany Reese, Donnie Palmer, and Carlee Bright. I'm starting to think Whitney Chu is the one behind all three of those attacks. You know, the attacks that we've been seeing for weeks. But tensions is definitely escalating between the two. And we got Wes Lee also making a statement, calling out the Evolve locker room and setting up a tangling match against Cappuccino Jones. The main event did not disappoint, with Jackson Drake emerging victorious in the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match against Idris Ignoff, Sean Legacy, and Kendall Carl. The match was a chaotic and action-packed clash, with all four competitors giving it their all in the end. Drake's cunning and athleticism paid off as he delivered a devastating knee to the face, scored the win, becoming the first ever Evolve Men's Champion. Now with this win, listen up folks, with this win, Drake solidifies his position as a top contender in the Evolve universe, and the stage is set for exciting future matches and storylines, especially for these next few episodes of Evolve that are coming up, including the one for next week. We have Wesley going up against Cappuccino Jones next week, and Lance Dorado coming out to, I guess, call out the Benji Project with Zeta Steel and Jackson Drake himself. Swipe right. Then we got this other match that I'm going to be paying attention to. We Gal versus Troy. Hopefully it doesn't fail on the show. But overall, the June 4th episode of Evolve was a thrilling ride that showcased the talent and depth of the roster, making for an engaging watch from start all the way to finish, literally. Evolve was already doing better than some of the other promotions and nobody even knows it. That's surprising. Some of the other wrestling promotions out there. But anyways, folks, that's going to do it for your WWE Evolve June 4th, 2025 results. Watch along results. You guys are new. Once more, be sure you subscribe. Only if you do. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get some more likes. And make sure you share the stream, let everybody know that I was live for Evolve Season 1, Episode 14, June 4th, 2025, Evolve episode. And yeah, I am out of here, folks. I should be uploading a brand new Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video this Friday. It should be uploaded by maybe Friday morning or Friday afternoon. Or it could be uploaded Friday night. It's going to be uploaded on Friday. That's all I will tell you. I already told you the rest of the details. Going on to be showcasing in that video. You know, the new characters coming out of that Diamond DLC. I'll be live for WWE XAA Worlds Collide Premium Live event Saturday afternoon. And Saturday night, I'll be live with my Money in the Bank 2025 Washington for the entire WWE Money in the Bank pay. So it's going to be a hell of a weekend of WWE wrestling once again. And then I go back to being live for Monday Night Raw, NXT, and Evolve like I am every week. All over again. Can't wait for the Monday Night Raw Money in the Bank Fallout episode. And the NXT, WWE NXT, WWE XAA Worlds Collide Fallout episode of NXT. Can't wait for that. Gonna be interesting. Well, folks, for now, have a good night. Good night. And I'll see you guys live for the WWE XAA Worlds Collide Premium Live event. It's taking place Saturday afternoon, so see you guys then. And good night. And to those of you that are dealing with mental health issues, you're not alone. I've dealt with them in the past. And yes, folks, you need to show your respect and appreciation to the men that are currently dealing with mental health issues, including myself. I'm still dealing with it. Still hasn't went away. I feel like you know what I told one of my co-workers last month? I told them, I said, I feel like I was born with it. Exactly what I told them. Because I did say on multiple social media platforms that it's definitely associated with my autism, ADHD, OCD, and ODD that I was all born with. It's definitely associated with the stress, anxiety, and depression that I continue to deal with every day. And if y'all want to sing, I really appreciate it. You don't have to, it's up to you. But like I said, if something happened to me, just know I love and respect y'all, and I'll see y'all in the afterlife, in heaven, in the afterlife. This mental health shit ain't a joke. This mental health shit has taken a lot of people's lives. It has made a lot of people commit suicide, killing themselves. Literally. A lot of people have killed themselves over mental health issues. Over them not having a girlfriend to start a life chapter with, over the fact that they can't work a job, that they're on disability and can't work a job, can't make money, the fact that they can't go on these vacations, on these adventures, and everything else. There's a lot to it in mental health that nobody don't realize. Some people probably are. There are some people out there that are dealing with mental health because they can't fucking afford a damn car. They can't afford a car to get away from their parents or to get away from the person that's currently ruining their life, you know, that's currently bothering them. Or that's trying to run them out the house. There could be a lot of things. There could be a lot of reasons why people have mental health. There are a lot of reasons why I'm dealing with it. And it ain't just stress, anxiety, and depression. I'll tell you that right now. I ain't just explaining the rest of it. It's a whole lot more than that. That's why next Monday I got my first counseling appointment. It doesn't go too well, like I said. My mental health could potentially get very worse. And it's I might as well say it's not going to be a good life for me going forward. I'll never be happy. I'll never smile. I'll never be the same. It's so bad, I barely even come to work with a smile on my face. Barely. I barely even want to come to work. I barely even want to get out of my bed. Sometimes I barely even want to go anywhere. Mental health can make you do a lot of things. And people really need to take mental health awareness seriously. And I beg everybody, please take it seriously. Because you never know who could be in your family struggling with mental health that's suicidal, it's freaking dealing with demons or phases in their life, you know. I've had demons in the past. I know what that's like. One of my cousin's high school friends died from dealing with demons and other stuff in his life. It's not good to die from having demons, man. That's just as sad as it gets. But please show love and support and respect for the men that are dealing with mental health this month. That's mental health awareness this month is for men that's currently dealing with mental health. And for the men that's dealt with mental health in the past, that still might be dealing with it, or might not deal with it, or might just deal with it. Continue to support me. You can keep me, y'all can keep me in your prayers. Like I said, if you want to. I'm dealing with mental health issues every day, and it continues still today. But at the end of the day, I'm still alive, I'm still breathing. And that's all I'm gonna say. I got nothing else to say other than that. So, and I go back to work tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm coming in. I've been talking with my GM, and probably the only person I've really been talking to in terms of the co-workers I talk to. I have long conversations with. Man, I've been through some tough times, man. And now I continue to go through struggle and pain and tough times in my life. And boring life is never good. Being single is never good. It messes up your mental health. It gets you stressed out, anxiety. Makes you jealous. And that's why I say I'd rather be in a relationship, I'd rather be married than be single. And a lot of people are still single. I'm still single till this day. don't want to say this on the audio, but I'll just speak the truth. Eventually, when I'm gone, man, my parent is gonna have to get used to living on their own. They're gonna have to get used to me not being here. As much as I'm here now, I don't want to be here, but it's been a pain in the ass being here. It really is. Neighborhood's boring. I'm on the verge of putting in my 2-week notice sooner rather than later. Try to leave this job. Try to find me another one. Possibly, maybe. I know I'm continuing my career as a YouTube content creator, guys. I'm not going anywhere in terms of that. That continues. I ain't going anywhere. Like I said, my channel passed the partnership program. Those of y'all that are listening to me, I'm telling you now, if my YouTube channel passes the partnership program, I'm gonna start having IWN merch coming out, like hoodies, t-shirts with my YouTube channel logo name on it, and maybe some wrestlers on it, you know. And have myself on it, of course. Mainly myself. And if I don't get through the partnership program, I just have to start over again. Probably start fresh, probably start a new YouTube channel. I hope YouTube is listening, and I hope YouTube lets my YouTube channel get through the partnership program, which where I can monetize, because I've been wanting to do that for a long time. It's been years since I ain't been able to do that. Since my channel hasn't gotten to 1,000 subs yet. And I'm working my way up there. I'm trying. That's why I need all y'all support. That's why I encourage y'all to help me get more likes and more views and more subs. So we can get there. So we can get to that point. Honestly, life sucks. It really does. In terms of mental health, life sucks, man. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being here. And I like I said, I appreciate the love and support I'm receiving for my YouTube channel. Keep on supporting the channel. Your support is always needed. Your support is always needed in terms of me dealing with mental health to that point. I'm so glad that men's mental health awareness is this month, man, because I might end up going to a men's mental health awareness event. I might end up going to it because I'm one of those guys that's suffering from mental health issues, man. Like, I never thought it would be this bad like it would be, like it's got. Because in the past it wasn't as bad, but then now it just kicked it in the high gears. It's like, I can't do this no more, you know. I can't get this. I tried everything I could to keep myself happy. Nothing's working. I just given up, man. It's time for someone else to make me happy. It's time for someone else to cheer me up and make my days better. It's time for someone special to come in my life, man, because I'm telling you, I tried everything I could to keep myself going. I really gave it up. Nothing's working. I even went to church in the past. That didn't work either. And nothing's working. Nothing's working. I'll still be alive for now. Hoping I'll still be alive at the end of the year. Live long enough to be alive. I mean, I'm not old. I was born in 1999. I'm not that old yet. Man, I feel kind of old. Man, I'm turning 27 next year. I was feeling young when I graduated. I was feeling young when I graduated at the age of 18. Then when I started going from being 23 to 25, I started feeling old real quick. Like quick. That's when my mental health issues were starting to develop, starting to get to me. Well, this year it's got worse. So that canceling, I don't know, man. I'm going to it, but I don't know if it's going to help. I'm going to explain myself to these people the best way I can. Because I've never been to counseling for mental health. It's actually going to be my first time going. Will it be a good experience? Don't know yet. I have to go to find out. Don't know until I go there and find out. Probably going to be sitting in there for about fucking 2 hours. Some days, okay. Some days I'm good, some days I'm not. Some days I'm off. Some days I'm just a little off. My mind is everywhere some days. So, some of you around the world have multiple personalities. I have multiple, I'll tell you that for. I can tell you that 100%. I 1000% have multiple personalities. And I change a lot. I know when that mental health started kicking in, man, I started changing real quick. That mental health, man, the mental health issues I'm dealing with, changing me, man. It's really changing. It's really changing me, and changing me in ways that some of y'all don't realize. It's not making me a confident person. It's not giving me motivation. It's just, honestly, it's just bringing me down. It's just getting me more stressed, depressed, anxiety, all this stuff. I've already posted on social media platforms. I posted on X, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram about the men's mental health awareness. That I did share my personal struggles with mental health. Yes, I've had it in the past. Don't ever say I'm lying about that, because I'm not. Yes, I've had personal struggles with mental health in the past. It's not easy to get through mental health. I got through it before, but now it seems like I'm never going to get through it at this point. It seems like it's going to go. It seems like it's going to keep going, and going. I feel sorry for the people that had to watch 4 hours of AEW. I know that's got to be exhausting. I know that fucking show was garbage. You know what? I tried to warn people about AEW before I stopped watching it. Nobody listened. Now everybody is seeing how terrible AEW really is. Now, some people are starting to see it. Others are still defending AEW. like it's a great promotion, but it's really not. I mean, I don't know why. I don't like Cora Jade thinking about signing with AWW. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's where she should go. Man, that's where WWE talents like Bobby Lashley and Ricochet, man. Too bad they didn't have no other creative plans for Ricochet. Let him go. The next people that's probably gonna be on the set those releases soon is probably Apollo Crews, maybe Maxine Dupree, and possibly Akira Tozawa. And let me go ahead and tell you, in terms of NXT, I think Andre Chase is turning heel. I mean, they might have him as the leader of Dark State, because the leader of Dark State has not yet been revealed. What if it's Andre Chase? I mean, you know, we know Trick Williams and Javon Evans are not the leaders of Dark State. They haven't been revealed. I still have questions on who's the leader of Dark State. Because I know those 4 guys in the Dark State faction are not leaders. Somebody is the leader of Dark State. They're not going to reveal who it is. They're not trying to reveal who it is. They're probably trying to wait till the middle or the end of the year. And to be honest, in terms of that Evolve main event, Elimination, WWE Evolve Men's Championship match, I was thinking either Cannon Carter or Shawn Legacy was going to win it. Instead, Jackson Drake ended up winning the Evolve Men's Championship. But like I said, I'm going to say it one last time. It is Mental Health Awareness Month. Make sure you guys lift all the men that's dealing with mental health up. Support them and show them respect. Support me and show me respect, because I'm dealing with it. I'm not the only one that's dealing with it. I see how other people are dealing with it too. I see similarities of people dealing with mental health in different ways. All I gotta say is stay alive and just keep doing what you love. You see me, I'm still alive. I'm still doing what I love, you know. YouTube content creators, what I love. I do that. I do that for all my YouTube subscribers, all my fans, supporters, and followers out there. And I will keep doing it for all my fans, followers, and supporters. I care about all my fans, followers, supporters. I care about content that y'all want to see. Which is mainly wrestling content. So I've been keeping up with that. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm hoping I turn my content in. I'm hoping I turn Restream into OBS Studio. Because I'm about ready to get into OBS Studio. Pretty soon I'll be getting into that. Probably end up doing my own thing. Yeah. Up the content and the quality a little bit more. Upgrade, you know. Going from Restream to OBS, I think is really going to help me. I'm going to really get to do what I want. You know, you're going to see the designs moving in the background and all this other stuff. You may get to see a new YouTube intro and outro. For me every now and then. Still gonna get wrestling content. Might get some new gaming content on the way. And if you guys heard that a PS6 is coming out either this year or next year, oh, And I think either this month or next month, a Nintendo Switch 2 is supposed to be on sale. Or not on sale, but it's supposed to be sold out. It's supposed to be coming out. It's supposed to be coming out with a price. That Nintendo Switch 2 is probably going to cost a lot of money. And it's probably going to be on eBay for people to bid. I'm going to be bidding for that. I'm already trying to bid for their Nintendo Switch. The original version. I'm trying to bid for the Nintendo Switch OLED model. You know, the one where we could hook up the HDMI to the Nintendo Switch, where we could stream Nintendo Switch games on Restream. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I want to get the Pokemon games on Scarlet Violet. You know, I ain't got back into watching Pokemon again. Back into watching, you know, animals on Netflix, watching Lion with Cheetah and all this other stuff. I've done all that when I was a kid. Brings back memories to when I actually liked stuff, where I was actually into stuff. I'm not into this new stuff, man. This new stuff they got coming out, like these new movies and stuff. Now that Godzilla Kong Supernova, man, I may still be alive to see that, because I've been wanting to see another new Godzilla movie for a while now. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, thank y'all for being here. Good night, and I'll see you guys live this weekend for WWE AAA and Money in the Bank pre-live events, for both pre-live events. Bye. I'm out of here.